When I tried it, I was like, I don't know, it kind of tastes good. But then when I got it, I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot, but I'm actually mix it. And then I was like, damn, this is good because all the clamato stayed at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, not the clamato, the chamoy. So I was like, okay, I messed with this one.
And Z's putting nuts in his mouth.
Damn. Hey, Z, did I even get the right ones for you, man?
Oh, perfect.
These are the good ones. You like
Good
these?
job.
He likes the what is that?
He thought I was gonna forget, didn't you?
Is that the plain one?
I didn't actually.
He thought I was gonna forget. Now.
What kind of nuts are those?
Hey, you could try them. Come on.
What kind of nuts?
Come on. Bro.
Oh, chile picante.
You're gonna get them from the left and right side.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, let me
You're
get
the
both.
cha-
You know
the
what, guys? Let me get both of your nuts.
You're
All right,
the
give me some of
chale.
your nuts.
There you go.
Well, all right, ready?
Ooh, man,
Ready?
this is fun. Oh, damn, dude.
Damn.
Pace yourself, bro.
Damn. I feel like I'm eating
Oh,
croquetas, bro.
Bro, it's the best. You feel like an animal. You're a furry for a moment. Just for a moment, bro.
Damn, these are really hard, dude. What the heck?
That's
yeah,
another fresh.
they're hard nuts. That's why.
God damn, bro. Wait, are they really corn?
I mean, I didn't know corn tasted like this.
Are they really corn?
That's all natural,
You
non-GMO.
gotta-
They come straight from the cob.
You gotta
Picante.
peel back the layers on.
I'm gonna get
corn.
some here.
Okay.
Really hard.
All right, guys, welcome to this episode of ASMR. Today we're gonna be eating nuts and beer.
There we go.
Oh man, it's like raining outside when you guys are listening to us. We just hear the chewing. It's like rain
For
falling.
real.
Okay. Earlier this week.
A bunch of eating.
Earlier this week, I had nuts. Now you guys gonna hear the nuts. And it's all for you.
What is the purpose, or what is an MLM, Mr. Demonic?
Well, since I've been an expert at this for literally the past 3 minutes, it is a corporation, organization. No, I still have a bunch of you guys' nuts right here. Let me finish you guys' nuts first, and then I'll get some more. All right.
I bet.
It is a organization where you pay people to sell stuff, and they recruit more people, and then they pay them, and it's basically a pyramid scheme,
Not bad. Okay.
Like an affiliate.
Okay. Affiliate programs. So,
like a blue check mark.
what is MLM stand for?
It stands
Or what
for
does it stand for? I guess is better said.
MLM, multiple likes, medicinal.
It means
That's really close.
Multi-level marketing. That's what it stands
That's
for.
really close as well.
That's literally what it stands for.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
I'm just
what?
kidding. Okay.
Wait, unless I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Multi-level marketing has skyrocketed because the economy is so. Well, I mean, first of all,
Amazing.
Black Friday deals pretty good.
Dude, for real, man.
Pretty good,
Bro, I'm
bro.
trying to get
Except
tires,
certain
bro.
pills that you paid for to get a discount,
All
but
right,
then
all
you
right.
actually read a disclosure and it says you got to pay.
You
You got to
send-
spend over $120 to get 20% off.
Why don't you
all
send
right?
your,
Shipping.
send your complaints to GorillaMind.com. All right, don't send.
Please
them.
sponsor us. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Derek.
I
Let's see
would
if he
love
gives
for
us
him to
sponsor.
sponsor. Yeah.
I mean, he sponsors a lot of people, so we might get sponsored.
You know what?
Bro, if we can get sponsored
We're
by
live
those
on like
pills,
5 other platforms. Why not? Right?
if we
Might
can get
as well.
sponsored by those pills, I mean,
Well,
I'm down.
they're
I'll
good for your
I'll send a
blood
message.
flow. Okay.
Yes, blood flow.
So if MLM is starting to take off, well, I mean they've always been around, but what is a goal of an MLM? I can break it down to two,
Suckers.
but what do you
Oh, sorry.
think? Okay. Well, it's like the goal of any business, right? It's to make money. But what would you say is the secondary goal? If you have to guess. And by MLMs, if you need any references, there's references and preference. Like if you need any ideas to look up, Monet was a hair product line that is basically an MLM. Lululemon at some point was sort of an MLM. You have Herbalife, you have Bang Energy, which is all like clout for clout.
Aren't they
the
already
piece.
like they're basically getting sued out of existence?
Well, a lot of them
Bang?
are, but
No, bang for reals. Because Monster sued for the whole super creatine
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So I mean, I'm not mad at them. They have some pretty good flavors, but to me, I can't drink Bang because it's very, very, very sweet. Very, very
Okay.
sweet.
Well, before we get into the criticism of Bang specifically,
Okay.
let's talk about
If you ain't
him-
banging, you ain't hanging.
About
Let's
the MLM.
let's speak of like on broad terms. What is the purpose of an MLM?
Okay, I go first. Or this guy goes.
You
first?
can go first.
I don't know shit about it, so you go ahead.
Okay, so my understanding of the MLM is pretty much what these companies try to do is they will literally pay these participants to pretty much just by selling the products that they have. Now they will tell you, hey, you can bring in more people, you can recruit more people, but it's not strictly emphasized like, hey, go for it. More like that. That's more of a pyramid scheme. You know, they those are people that actually want more recruits to actually get into your business.
So if you could clearly define the two main reasons of MLM exist and what their purpose are, What would they be?
to make the top person rich, top dog rich.
Yeah, to make
Yeah.
money.
I mean, because I remember we were going. I was about to fall for one a way while ago.
What was
It's
the
called
What was the company's name?
let me tell you. It's
Emporio
like
Global?
no. Let me
Primerica.
let me look it up right now.
Primerica?
No. It was this energy drink.
Liberty Mutual?
Bang.
I'm kidding.
Liberty.
Geico? I'm kidding.
Hold on.
Apple? These nuts? Okay.
These nuts.
Universal Records.
Dude, how do you eat these things? They're freaking hard as hell.
They're good for your teeth.
Just close your mouth. Close your mouth. Close your eyes.
Dude, they're freaking hard as hell.
Hold on. Let me.
They
Hold
hurt.
on. Well, keep on talking. I gotta find it
Okay.
real quick.
If I had to define it into two things, I would say one, to make as much money as possible
Okay.
That's what I said.
for the top dog or for any of those early investors, wink, wink. Or two, become a legitimate company. Because they're not technically a legitimate company, especially when they offer financial services like something like Primerica. They do some legal stuff until they find they can build themselves a reputation.
We were supposed to get a Mercedes Benz.
So announcing the new Pref and Ref MLM marketing scheme, so you guys can be a part of it. No, but for reals, they usually want to make as much money as possible, and they either exist between 5 to 15 years. That's usually the lifespan of an MLM. Within that time, they want to be able to build legitimacy, create hype around themselves. You could argue that most companies could be considered an MLM.
They would have like all these
But really,
meetings.
yeah, what makes them different is that MLMs always consider you a part of the company. You own a part of the company so that you can hustle for them on their behalf.
Yeah, that would make you feel like you're really part of it, and then you're like an
Yeah.
owner of it.
This thing right
It
here.
becomes like a cult. Also.
Yeah, there you go.
Verve.
Oh, Verb, yeah. The
Yeah.
kids all driving
know
BMWs
it.
with the
Yeah,
Verb stickers on them.
that's why
You
right
were
there.
part of that?
I was about to be, but then I
Okay.
noticed that they're like, okay, take your pants down, and I was like, after we finish though, all right, after like the walk of
meeting,
shame and all
yeah.
that right there, yeah, that's when I'm like, I don't think this is for me.
So here's a couple characteristics of an MLM.
He didn't ask me how my day was. He didn't ask me if it was good.
If you want to
Wow.
work for an MLM, here's how you should start asking questions. If they expect you to pay for the opportunity,
Wait, you
to
never
work
had
for them-
corn nuts?
No, this is my first time.
Really?
No wonder he's like complaining about how hard they are.
Dude, they are, dude. It's like Jesus Christ. It's like real nuts. Dude.
Welcome to the club, man. You've been initiated.
Do they like not have corn nuts in like Chicago, or it's just like
No, I mean I would look at them in the shelf and I'll be like, whatever. I mean,
they just
look-
never interested you?
No, and so this guy said like, give me some corn nuts right now. I'm like, I bet. And then I saw the chile picante, and I was like, I bet. Why not?
I love.
Which
That's why I can't say.
Do you like this flavor?
Dude, it's one of my favorite flavors. Yeah.
Dude, that's why I got it because this is the last one. These two were the last ones.
I like the barbecue.
The
I actually like all of them other than original.
You want to have
barbecue was
sugar
there.
cubes in your mouth? Those are the barbecue ones.
You want more? Oh no, you got hella more. You
Bro,
got-
I'm trying not to like sound like a chipmunk eating on here. Okay,
It's too late, man. You guys.
You muted it out.
Yeah, I can, but I choose not to.
Okay. Just do
We don't mute our we don't censor ourselves in this podcast.
Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah.
Not until I do the post edit.
Not until he edits out my last comments on the other podcast.
Which one?
The one where I said
All right.
hold on, the one where I said
Go with beep.
the one where I said this word.
Mother
Is that low for you guys? Or is
son
that,
of a.
do you guys hear it?
No, we have a production studio. It's almost like we're a real studio for a moment.
Alex is a piece of.
Damn, catch your breath. You good? All that built up anger.
That's what you get, bro.
I almost dropped a couple corn nuts
I
because you said that.
I don't like you, bro. That's what you get, man.
You love me.
I'll mess with you, bro.
Okay. So
So MLM.
MLMs
Oh, yeah.
usually require you to purchase whatever the product is that you're selling
Exactly.
for yourself first.
Like Herbalife.
Like give an example, Verb or Herbalife. If Verb
You're welcome,
says,
by the way, for that headache right
bang.
there.
If Verb says, hey, if you want to work for Verb, you just have to start with a starter kit. The starter kit involves you paying, I don't know, $150, which normally costs $300, but because you're in this meeting, you pay $150.
I think ours literally like that. We had to buy like a few cases of it. So
yeah,
it was like
you have to drink some and then sell some.
yeah, you basically you had to promote it and you had to do all the work, which I
You
think ours was like 3. I don't think he has a charger cord for that.
Mm-mm.
No. So you're screwed.
I am screwed.
At least you won't hear that noise.
I
Just kidding.
I just want to.
So I think we had about like 5 cases of the Verve energy. Oh shit, we're gonna get sued. That's fine. We have no money. We had about like 5 cases.
Allegedly.
And I
around
think it
5
was like
cases.
I think it was like we got a discount and we just had to pay price, like you
Right.
know the
A base
cost of
price
it.
or whatever.
Yeah, and in my head, I'm like, okay, what if I can't sell it? I'm like, I don't want to get stuck with
And they
5
blame you
cases.
for not being able to sell it. Like, if you're a hustler and you're motivated,
Yeah, and
you'll
then
be
you
able
can
to
do
sell
it. You can
yeah.
buy it on credit, but you still owe them. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, dog, I'm out.
A firm is for the broke people. Wait, what?
Whoa, dude. Oh, whoa,
What
dude.
happened? What was
Dang,
that?
dude.
What was
Wrong
that?
one.
Damn.
So in most cases, that's what happens, right? So you're talking about Herbalife, Primerica. You expect it to take an exam, a legal exam, right? So you can sell life insurance. You're expected to kind of purchase a few of those, and then every time somebody else gets into the program, they are added to that pyramid under you, and they can get more people in, and you make some more money from it. So as you make more money, the pyramid continues to grow. As long as you're an early adopter, early starter, you'll always make a percentage off of whoever makes sales under you.
And then they promise like these like, vacations and like
And well, yeah.
meetings like in Cancun.
It has
and
to be
stuff like that.
profitable enough so that whenever they do these meetings to encourage you to keep selling, someone there is able to be a testimonial for that, right? They're supposed to say, hey, I started off with like nothing, and now I have a Beamer, I've been on vacation, I have a mansion, blah blah blah, something to show that they've made enough money or that they're doing something that's meaningful and worthwhile. But
you want to show off, like you want to be like, hey, look at what I did to this person. This could be you.
Yeah, exactly. This could be you situation. The problem is that as time progresses, MLMs become more difficult to detect, because now another version of MLMs, you could consider NFTs, you consider like digital currency. You can call it like, we have the OnlyPod coin, which is now available. You can
Now
get it,
available through our Patreon.
that's a straight up NFT that's cultish. So you don't want to get that.
No, it's very cultish.
Very
If you buy one of these one of these OnlyPodz coins, you will be able to reserve a 1 week paid for room here at
You
our
will find
studio.
enlightenment within 10 minutes of purchasing one.
You will see how
your true
big
self.
Z's enlightenment can really be.
And it's
We bought pills
spoiler.
to help you get more enlightened.
It's pretty crazy. So this is what MLMs do. Monet sold hair products to people and expected them to be able to sell those products at a profit to other people and starter kits. And you would do it through the freedom and flexibility of your own schedule. You would make as much unlimited potential of money as possible, which is basically any company has unlimited potential as long as you can find enough customers. But they would want you to do all the heavy lifting. They'd give you all the product and the tools to sell it and market it, and you would do. And they have all these crazy claims like, you use this shampoo and you'll cure cancer, without saying you cure cancer, right? They'll just say like, you'll be able to cure any disease. Wink, wink. Not FDA approved. Like all this other stuff, right? Bang Energy used a similar. It was a crappy sports drink, but they just were able to get girls in Miami to.
That's what I was gonna say. Their marketing. They knew how to market.
Girls that wanted clout and guys that wanted clout would turn to them, and they would have this little structure where, hey, when they use your code, you get a kickback every time they purchase a case or whatever. You'll get cases.
I'm not gonna lie though, like weren't they the first ones to some of the first wasn't Bang some of the first to like introduce zero sugar, zero dyes?
No, but they were one of the most successful at making you believe that they were.
I don't know. All I know is that I don't remember Bang. And then out of nowhere, Bang blew up. And then I started seeing people like copying, like, oh, the zero sugar, like the 300 milligrams of caffeine and all this and all that. Like, because Monster didn't have Rain. Rain came after Bang. You know, like, I don't know.
They were raining on Bang's parade.
Exactly. You know, so I can see why Monster went after them, you know, because like they're like, hey, you know, why don't we can, you know, monopolize all this company right here, all this right here. But like, I don't know. I kind of feel, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like they were like some of the first like you know, make it popular, like the whole zero sugar and all this and all that.
No, they made having people that are good looking.
And then they said they have like 100 like super creatine, right?
The super creatine. That's why Monster sued them.
Yeah. That's where they messed up.
Yeah.
I think I chipped my tooth.
They were smart. I mean, they sent that stuff down to the lab and they saw that there's literally zero creatine in there. So it's like, holy cow, you know. I'm not hearing myself. So
yeah, I know you need to talk like more into the mic.
I'm sorry, it's got to have the headset on.
If you can like deep throat it, please.
Is this better?
No, way better.
Gator.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's all what
Well, my socks just came off. Okay, so so that's the point though. every company that comes up with this structure, they prey, and usually they make prey on the weak, or the young and elderly is usually what they approach in order to make money. Like Primerica was very popular because they seem to choose their target market of older people. Bang, on the other hand, was all about high schoolers that were coming out of high school and that wanted to make money. I can work at McDonald's, or I could sell energy drinks and hang out and party with all these people, and I can make millions of dollars, which is not true for them. You know, the ones that were making millions of dollars started in the very beginning, and they're making profit off of you and them. Then
I mean, unless you're sponsored by them, you're making.
yeah.
You're
Other than
shit.
that, you're just going to the parties and spending your hard-earned money.
Right?
that you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have.
you have to pay to get in.
Like
Yeah.
freaking Brad Castleberry, dude, the guy that weighs that
Bro, he is all natural. I don't care what you say.
Fake
Liver King
All right?
weight.
No, don't even go there.
fake weights,
He can
man.
curl those 1,500 pounds.
No,
I will
he
fight you any day, bro.
can't. No, he
is
can't.
all natural, real weights. Don't look at the fact that the weights in the background are all circular and his are all hectagon. Okay, don't look at that.
his sweat becomes corn nuts. Everyone knows that too.
Lightweight, baby. All right,
All natty, bro. NA gang, bro. NA gang.
all right.
Yeah.
Don't look at the fact that all of his weights in every single gym video he's been to are literally the exact same, and the ones around him are different. All right,
Yeah.
that's just how strong he
It's
is.
part of the aesthetics.
It's a coincidence. You don't think about coincidence.
You know, someone called him out. Kenny called him out.
Kenny
Is that
KO.
Yeah, Kenny. Hey,
Yeah, that's-
yes,
yeah,
sir,
exactly.
Let's go. So Kenny KO freaking called him out. He's like, why is it that your weights are always different? And they're always the same, exact same video, but everything in the background is the same. It's actually to get the better view of the camera angle because you got him at the expo, and that's when he actually ended up seeing him there. It's like, bro, Castleberry, he didn't know what the hell. He was just going, you know, this
Right.
freaking post. Let's go.
Right. Shirts off, pants down. That's the
same.
saying.
That was embarrassing.
Here's an attached topic. Whenever you bring up a topic to the Liver King
Oh my
Kenny
God.
KO
Liver King, bro.
about something being real, are your abs
Wait,
real?
did
Did
you-
you ever work out your abs?
Did you
It's
see
the
what-
same thing that happens when you go up to an MLM and ask them, how do you make your money? They divert attention away. How do you know that these profits are real?
They'll ask you a question. So
Yes.
ask me for example.
Hey, are your abs real? Because they're like, when do you work them out? How do you get them so big?
Oh, let me ask you a question. How do you lift?
Well, I
They'll
look-
ask you like a stupid question like that. You know, they'll be
Yeah.
like, "How do you breathe? Breathe. How do you breathe air today?"
It's like, where would you like me to hit
The,
you?
the number one, the number one thing is like, why do you care so much? Focus on yourself. Like, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll always answer it with another question.
If I was on roids, which guys I definitely am, if you can see me right now,
Yeah, this
it
guy's hella
is
buff.
so small,
Yeah, this guy's hella
so
buff.
small. It's like non-existent, like Tic Tac.
He got that 1-inch girth gain.
Boom,
go.
boom. All right, but like if I was on roids and all that, I'll be honest about it. Like, what's the point? Like, it's like there's nothing to be like. I get it. You're trying to be like all quote unquote natural and this and that, but like, no, if you're taking roids, bro, just say it, man. Like, you know, oh, you're giving me somewhere where you're nuts.
Come on, bro, get some nuts, man. Yes, sure.
But I guess, you know, like I get it that people sponsor you because, you know, they think you're natural and like they don't want to seem like they're pushing, you know,
Their lies, their money,
Yep.
bro.
all these steroids and all that. But, you know, it is what it
Get
is.
that bang energy in you.
I mean, does it really matter if they're fake or not? The fact that they look healthy, that they talk about, you know, eating good, even though they're not doing any of that stuff, is that really a bad thing?
It actually is, because if you're like freaking like bodybuilder size where you're like 300
Like the
pounds of
Liver
like
King?
pure muscle,
The Liver King is like,
yeah, like that's
550.
actually pretty bad, because now that you start getting into those you may look healthy, you may look strong, but now you have like all kinds
Yeah.
of muscle on you that like it's literally crushing your lungs. Same thing as, you know, obese people, like, you know, all that weight is still crushing your lungs. Like it could either be fat or muscle. Like you're still getting crushed, you know, with all that like tremendous weight. You know, that's why a lot of people that's why you see a lot of bodybuilders like they can't breathe. You know,
You know,
'cause,
Fat
like,
Joe is still called Fat Joe, even though he's not fat anymore. Oh, never mind. He's pretty big, but he's not fat.
He's not fat anymore.
Well,
I mean,
never
isn't-
mind. He is.
Isn't that his rapper name though?
I looked up a picture of him earlier, and I'm like, oh, never mind. I just remembered.
He's still pretty fat.
But he's not Fat Joe anymore. But they still call him Fat Joe.
I didn't even know he was still alive. I thought that guy was dead already.
What, dude? That guy's been around. He's
it's
enjoying.
like Mike Jones. Like ever since Mike Jones got skinny, he started losing.
Dude,
his
he has an
rap
Xbox
abilities.
360. We're like an Xbox One generation. He's still playing Xbox 360. He's playing Madden 03
He's still on freaking kick.
because he doesn't want to do the.
He's
in-game
waiting for his
purchases.
kick messenger to freaking pop up his notifications.
How come no one has me on MySpace anymore?
8004. Hit
Just-
Mike Jones up on the loan because Mike Jones about to blow.
Just like OT Genesis, he was freaking waiting for his kick messengers. Once he got out of jail, he was like, "Holy crap!"
He's like, what's that?
He was like, "Damn, all these baddies from 2013 hitting me up."
I was throwing it back not so
8
long
years
ago,
later.
like listening to all this music that I used to listen to. and just watching their cell phones, the cell phones they were advertising.
Oh
I'm like,
my god!
oh my god,
dude, for
bro.
real.
I don't,
Oh my
I don't
God,
care.
dude.
I don't care
The
who
Boost
you.
Mobile,
The sidekicks, man.
The
I mean, that was
sidekicks,
pretty
bro.
cool.
It was most like,
Bro, in school, if you had a sidekick, bro, you were considered pretty cool.
the
Oh, yeah.
the LG chocolate. Remember those?
Yeah, all the girls around.
I had it. I had the mint.
You had the
green one.
mint.
I had the mint.
Ah, you're so.
I had the mint, and then I even had the juke. Remember the juke,
Oh yeah,
I tried to
freaking
forget
juke.
that.
bro? The small ass little thin paper, like almost
Yeah.
pencil one. Yep.
Yo, how about that brick? That Sony Ericsson, dude. You could talk that at a teacher, and you'd be like, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
How about the when the
That thing
Galaxy
vibrates. It just looks like a bomb is going off.
When
An
the
earthquake's happening.
when the Galaxy Note came out, the first Note back like in what 2010, I think. 2010.
We were literally talking about this not so long ago. How Apple, well, like you came out with the what you call the touch, the Apple Touch or whatever, and then the iPhone came out after that. We're like, everybody was like, holy shit, something touchscreen. Like what?
For real,
Like
man.
damn.
It was new. It was a new thing back then.
Bro, I remember when the Razor first came out. That shit was crazy. I was like,
It's so thin. How does it work?
Yeah.
Where is it?
literally,
Like a piece of paper.
I remember,
fast.
like my dad got us razors, and we had razors, and mine only lasted a week because I'm an idiot, and I got in trouble when my dad broke in front of me. But still, like
Damn.
I was like my dad.
that's the days when you would record your music on the radio,
Those
so
are
you
the
could have it
days
as a ringtone.
Those are the days you paid for ringback tone for 5 seconds. You paid $8, more than the album itself was worth, just so you can have like, yo, it's Mike Jones, and then
And that's it.
instead of the
ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding.
You heard the story.
and then also instead of the
How do they choose that song? I don't.
and
I
then
gotta look it
instead of
up.
the like when you call somebody instead of the it was actually the song.
I know.
For
Oh
real.
yeah, yes.
I used to
That's
have-
the ringback tone. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I used to have a Little Rob is mine.
Little Rob, dude.
Little Rob.
You rolled like that, dude.
I rolled like that. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man, he was really rolling.
I give my phone out like crazy just because I wanted to make that purchase worth it. I'm like, yo, put it up on the wall, put it up on like telephone poles. Just call if you need a friend, and just like nobody would call. I'm like, damn,
Jeez,
what a good.
You're like, somebody get a call.
for real. Come on, JJ, get some more.
I remember that people, man, dude, the member berries right now, dude. The memories coming in. Do you remember? There was a time where if you had a sidekick, you were considered like the coolest person, but then if the person had a BlackBerry, you were like a level cooler than the person with the sidekick.
I always
The BlackBerry.
Because they
I
were
don't
the
know.
premium. They were like
I
the
think-
top of the top.
I think that's like more your area. Because in our area, if you had a BlackBerry, you were considered one old person.
Nah, dude.
That's like we thought like
a BlackBerry with some oh my god, what are they called? New Balance. You were the man, bro.
Or
You were
the
your dad was a
HTC.
lawyer.
The new HTC back in the day when the HTC came out.
Oh yeah,
It was like right, we were neck to neck with BlackBerry. It was like because you had the front facing speakers with the Beats audio. Oh my god, it was
Dude,
like,
wow. There's always segregation, dude. Because somebody had like I remember somebody had
or the
a
kids that
Nokia. They had a Nokia, and that kid got made fun of so bad. I'm like, dude, it was better if you didn't have a phone. Like, don't
I
ever
remember
show-
I remember a few kids having
It's better if you used the paper.
I remember a few kids having a Zune and they were outcasts.
bro.
Oh, the Zoom kids, it's gonna pop off. I'm like, no, it's
how
not.
about
bro.
how about all the kids
that
that would,
Zoom was so dead, dude.
Yeah, literally since the launch, it
Dude.
was not even good.
God.
how about all the kids that would walk into school with the Beats audio by Dr. Dre? They were like so freaking cool. It's like, oh, look at me with my Beats. Like
Yeah, they were cool, man.
the girls would walk in with their purple Beats and the guys with the red ones. They're like, wow. It's like, Jesus.
And then you have the fake one has a D instead of a B.
I know, right?
It's all backwards.
That's
Like,
that's the one trend I can say I happily never fell into. I never got the whole Beats thing.
I got the Beats one.
I actually
was-
did.
I got the mini ones. You can always have the people have the mini, the skinny Beats, and
the,
they have
the
big
over
ones.
the ears. The over the ears. Yeah, I had.
Oh, dude.
I actually got the over the ears.
I was
one.
always and still am a diehard Skull Candy. That's me right there. I still
Yeah, you can still find them at Dollar Tree.
Exactly.
They're still available.
Five Below.
Yeah, dude. Dude, kids are so harsh on each other, bro. Because I'm trying to remember. I'm like, dude, even now as an adult, like no one ever tells you nothing. If if you have an iPhone 11, adults look at you and be like, whatever, who cares? But a kid will be like, dude, check out his
you
phone.
couldn't shop at Payless or else it was the end of you.
Bro, you know Payless is out of freaking.
Oh yeah, they're
business,
bankrupt, right?
Yeah, I know. I remember going there and trying to buy like their whole section off. Like
Bro, no, did you
All the
guys-
work boots.
Did you guys see what Payless did though? So what Payless did, they were trying to prove a point on how people
did they get canceled?
they didn't get canceled. They were just trying to prove a point on how people would literally just buy a name, like a brand. So what they did was they named it some like Swedish name, like Swarovski, something like that.
Some like foreign name.
Yeah, and they went to the mall.
First of all, if you're
And
going
they
to
were
Payless, you
all-
probably can't pronounce that. Like,
And they all put it in
couldn't.
in the malls, right? So and they had people, and they said it was a grand opening, so they had
Right.
a big ass line of people like waiting to get in there. And all the Payless logos, they switched it for this specific name. So they had these models coming in, right? All these
I remember
models.
this. Yep.
And they're like, so what do you think about this specific brand, whatever? Let's say it's Swarovski. What do you think of Swarovski? Well, I think it's really good. Do you think it's worth the price? I think it's definitely worth the price. The quality.
that's stupid.
And
I
everyone
think
was
it should
saying
be
it's a freaking
more.
Payless.
Bro,
Yeah, they're saying
bro,
I think it should be more.
That's
Exactly.
stupid. Just put the models in the Payless and you get the same reaction.
Bro,
And
I
the
remember.
models, the models would change everything.
Bro, I
Not the
remember.
name.
I remember if you were champion, you were made fun of because champion was
It was like considered a bad thing back in the
Yeah,
day. Now it's
exactly.
like, oh, you have champion? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, I'll mess with you.
I remember I had champion shoes and I was all happy because they were comfortable as shit and like
We missed
they
that
were
boat.
making fun of them. I'm like I don't care. All right.
Yeah, it was like it was all about Foot Locker back in the day. It's all about Foot Locker. If you didn't have Foot Locker, it's like, what are you? Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival. And then they came to Shoe Palace and I'm like, dude,
For real.
They
Caesar's
leveled
Palace.
Dude, that was crazy, man. How kids are like that. I remember everybody had Jordans for a minute, and I just barely bought my first pair when I was a kid, and everyone had switched over to the Vans craze. And I was like, "What, dude? Like, yeah,
Hey,
they're
but-
way cheaper. They're more durable." I'm like, "You don't even skate, dude. Like, what are you doing with these shoes on?"
That was my thing. I'd
The
always get
skater phase
shoes.
took
Yeah.
over, dude.
I would always get the skater shoes. They were just so comfortable. Like I forgot what the Payless brand.
Dude, what do you have? Narrow
Yeah.
feet, dude. They're the most uncomfortable shoes in the world, dude.
Well, I
The
mean,
Converse and the
not
Vans are so tight.
not the Converse style. No, you have
the
boots.
high,
on.
high
No,
top, you mean?
not the Converse style Vans. I can't wear those, but I'm talking about like the actual skater, like the actual skater shoes, like the
low profile ones.
no. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about like the low profile Vans.
Dude, his
stuff
feet
like that.
fit in Cinderella slippers, dude. Like they're so tiny. Like you can't.
I get
You have tiny feet, bro.
pedicures or
I'm looking at
whatever.
his feet. He looks like he has pretty decent.
That's what I'm
feet.
saying. He has nice tiny feet. Like
That's not tiny, bro. He's like a solid 10, bro. What you
he's a
talking
solid 10. He's a 9.5, bro.
about? What are you? What
Don't
size
give
are
him.
you?
10 and a half, 11.
Hey, look, he has a look at his big feet, bro.
Because he's wide feet. That's why. Wide,
he has
tiny
he has a
feet.
pretty big feet.
These right here. These are the ones that I wear.
Let me see.
That style.
Damn, bro.
Oh, okay.
I know a guy
I
that would
remember that
deadlift with that in the gym, and I'm like, oh,
those
bro.
are those are the best.
Hey,
They're flat.
many of those will
Dude,
actually.
take your shoes off.
It's
your
exactly.
shoes
It's either shoes off or if you don't
If
want
you're gonna
like,
wear that, take your.
if
shoes
you don't
off.
want to get like
For
ringworms
those
or
people
anything
that are
like
just
that.
listening, you showed me a what is it?
These are DC.
DCs. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like that style shoe.
You
Right
should have
there.
won Marvel, dude. You messed up. You messed up.
DCs are pretty good, man. I had DCs. Those like fat ass shoes. I remember those.
Yeah, that's the kind that I would always wear right there. Like,
It was like you're ready to kick somebody on the curb.
I mess with the DCs.
yeah, I could never do Vans stuff like that. My girlfriend,
I
girlfriend bought me a pair of Vans
I
and like
never wear Vans. I just did not like.
they
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 look-
hurt.
They look like pantuflas, and they were just way too flat for me.
Dude, it sucks. I love the way like Converse looked and how they were inexpensive, but I could never wear them because my feet would hurt because they were so wide. I had to wear like swamp shoes.
Wait, what size shoes are you?
I'm 11, wide.
And you're talking shit about my feet. I'm 10, 11.
It was tiny.
10 and a half, 11.
I tower over.
That's
you.
11. It's the same
I
shit
tower
as you.
over
like
you,
a
bro.
quarter inch. Half.
It looks like two of my feet on top of yours.
He's a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of an inch, and he's talking shit.
and
about
that makes
you.
a big difference. Trust
Oh,
me.
it is.
A quarter inch makes a big difference, bro. If someone stabs you a quarter inch, you're like, ow. But if someone goes all the way in, that hurts, bro. Distance matters.
Quarter inch, not really. You'll feel the impact. You'll be numb. You'll be full of adrenaline. You ain't gonna feel shit. Not at that point. Trust me.
DC.
I've been stabbed in the leg before. So.
By you or who?
Glass.
Did your dog come up with you? Like, what?
Glass at Chase
Bulldog
Bank.
Okay. Anyways,
JP Morgan, homie.
JP
When
Morgan.
I had that incident. Seriously, I did.
If you're a kid, you don't remember that.
I remember, dude. Look at this freaking scar, homie. Look at this scar.
I'm so surprised.
Look at the scar.
What
It
about
happened right there,
Mhm.
and it happened right here, and my freaking leg, and I have a couple stitches on my head.
So what happened?
So I went to JP Morgan Chase, right?
Batman
I-
was fighting crime?
I was
and then-
9 years old. I went with my mom. I was playing tag with my sister, and we were just literally playing tag. And I decided
At the
to
bank.
run around, and I went to the revolving door. I pushed the revolving door just because it's a revolving door. You know, I pushed it. All the glass fell on top of me, all of it.
This is why you're a multimillionaire.
And you know,
that manager got fired because of him. I want you to know.
and it's funny because with that simple thing, so many things could have happened.
Could have.
Could have happened. Could have been a billionaire. Could have done a big lawsuit.
He's like, could have owned.
A fat lawsuit.
You could have been Mr. Morgan.
Literally. I could have been what Mr. Z was trying to be here back in his day. you know?
Right.
You could have owned Wells Fargo because nobody knows about that.
You could have been Elon right now.
I literally could have, man. And it sucks because it's like my parents did not do anything. They were just like, just pay for his bills and we'll be good. And I'm like, wow.
Even though
Damn.
the lawyers were like, what?
9-year-old.
Yeah, they were literally like, wow, what? That's it?
9-year-old you.
We can sue their asses for you. And they're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. I wasn't.
You guys are good people, man.
There was a meme. There was a meme not too long ago where it was like a Target or a Walmart or something like that, and it was like during hurricane season.
Yeah.
And like there was a dude standing underneath the A, and they're all like, I'm waiting for my paycheck, and the A is like almost like dangling off like from a corner.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit, bro, you could have been set.
I pretty much could. I mean, there was many times that I could have been set. Like when I bought all those bitcoins and I spent it on a freaking ice cream. I had 50 bitcoins, right? And I decided to buy a pizza, and a couple chips.
At least you got 2 pizzas out of it.
And I told the guy, I'm like, I don't have enough. I was like, what, 12 years old at that time, 13. And I'm like, I don't have enough, but I have Bitcoin. He was like, that fake money? Yeah, send it over. And
So you made him rich.
And I sent it over to him. And I stayed with around 5 Bitcoins at that time.
You should
5
have
or
pulled your
4.
hair back and then given them.
And yeah, I mean, he gave me the stuff, right? I gave him the cash, whatever I had left, and the Bitcoins that I sent him. At that time, Bitcoin was worth like nothing. Not even, I think it was worth like cryptocurrency wise, it was worth like $1, right? I sent it over to him and I kept around 4 or 5 Bitcoins. I never found those Bitcoins. That phone where I had that wallet in, I never found it.
Damn.
It's almost like it never happened, huh? And almost like it never existed.
Pretty much.
So you're back to owning like $4 in Bitcoin.
You're down to being a normal human
Pretty
being. Like the
much,
rest of
yeah.
us.
And it gets me pissed. I'm like, wow. Like there was so many opportunities. And I was like, I mean,
Well, why don't you start an MLM then? Why don't you start the next Herbalife?
I heard something
I
about that.
should.
I heard something about that. That there's this dude that owns like 300 in Bitcoin, but he can't access his wallet because
yes, I told you that actually. I told you that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is this in
so
the dump or what?
there's this rich dude up in Dubai, and he pretty much has over $300 million worth of Bitcoins that he forgot his password.
There you go.
And he
Yep.
forgot his password, and he literally even reached out to Anonymous. Even Anonymous couldn't hack
They already
into
took
it.
all his money, didn't they?
Like Anonymous couldn't even break into it and break the code. He told him, look, if you can break to this, I will literally give you half. Whoever can actually crack the code, I'll give you half. No one has been able to actually crack the code to get the 300 million. So right now he only has one chance. Whoever breaks that chance, meaning that one time to break the code, you're screwed. The money, it'll just disperse right back into the blockchain.
Oh damn.
So he's just
So he's at his end of how many times you can enter the password.
Yeah, he entered so many freaking times that it'll pretty much just throw back the money back within 3 tries. He tried once
like a
with
divorce.
Anonymous. He tried another time with another random group, and now he only has one chance.
That sucks.
So it's
So,
like,
so you can't like go to your national bank and be like, "Hey, homie, this is me."
yeah,
You know?
you can't do that.
But you take your Chuck E. Cheese coins and
This
get out of here.
This is why I don't mess with fake money. So
It's crazy, man. But
So what do you think about FTMO?
FTMO, what do you think?
It's a very legitimate company that kind of acts like an MLM.
I don't know. What
He's like,
what do you know? What do you know? What do you know about FTMO?
Oops, sorry. To work for FTMO, you need to pay to take an exam.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm deal. Let's go.
You need to pay to take an exam,
Let's do it.
and then you don't get any money back
Let's do it.
until
You don't
invest.
get any money back, or you do get money back?
They're gonna sleep with my wife. Let's do it right now, bro.
You're
go.
so drunk already.
I don't think you get any money back, right? Right when you take the test,
So if you pass the test, you get your money back. If you don't pass the test, well, you're screwed.
you
didn't
get
pass
it.
the test.
You get it immediately.
You'll get it directly deposited the next following business day.
Why don't you just call your credit company and be like, "Hey, if you fail the test, be like, hey, they they stole some money."
I think-
One of the questions is like,
I think
if tomorrow was Wednesday and Thursday was last week, what color would the sky be on a pizza? You're like, what?
What color am I underwear right now? You're like, what?
Asking. Let me ask a question instead. Let me ask a question. All right.
All right, go.
I ran out of questions actually.
Okay, so it's fake. It's a fake company then, right?
I wouldn't say it's a fake company. I think FTMO is a legitimate company. I don't even know why we're talking about this, bro. nobody even knows what the hell is FTMO. I mean,
But I thought they trust FTMO.
if you guys know what FTMO is, those who are big into trading, FTMO is a type of company that they will literally fund you money if you're actually willing to prove to them that you are a good trader. So if you know how to trade and you know actually predict the market, they will actually trade you, and I'm sorry, not trade you. They would actually fund you up to $200,000
Of someone else's money.
of their money.
Of their money that they took from someone
Why?
else.
Wait, why would you say that it's someone else's money?
Because it's someone else that paid to take the test and failed it.
That doesn't mean anything. It's just like you going to get a CDL license and you failed. So they're paying you with someone else's money.
So Herbalife, would you ever join? Would you ever join
It's the
Herbalife?
same thing with the CDL license. It's the same thing when you're gonna go get a driver's license. It's the exact same thing. So you cannot go off that BS. Okay. So every other place says that. This is just a hedge fund company that if you're willing to prove to them that you can actually trade, they would fund you the money. But of course, these tests are not easy. So if you're actually willing to pass these tests, they would actually fund you the $200,000. And you will actually have a margin of $200,000 to actually trade it with them. And throughout the, if you're, as long as you're being profitable without the months, they will actually fund you up to $1 million. Of course, it's not going to take 6 months. It's going to be something more like around 3 years to do. And you'll be able to actually manage up to $1 million, of course, right? But yeah, I mean, that's the scopes of FTMO. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, definitely join on the guest queue.
We got the affiliate queue right there, so you can join the MLM with. I mean, the business opportunity.
There you go. Boom.
So, anyways, really away from that. Have you ever dealt any? I know there was a company called Emporio Global, which was mainly South American.
Why do you say it like? Hey, you want to
say like what? Global?
You want more? I can't finish this, man.
Yeah, you can.
There's a lot.
Not right now. You finish the rest of it later. Trust me.
I bet.
Emporio Global. It's a company. It's a company.
Why you already say it like that, bro?
Well, okay. How do you say it?
It's Emporio Global.
That's what I said.
You're saying the global emperor.
Emporio Global.
That's pretty much what you're saying in Spanish. The
global empire.
The global emperor.
No. Global empire.
What's the difference between an empire and
an empire? Is like a country, a nation.
Yeah.
And an emperor is one
person.
Yeah.
But I feel like Emporio
Global
is
like Tire
Emporio
Empire
is an entire empire.
Like Tire Empire has an empire.
That's true
selling tires.
because Emporio Global they claim that they're everywhere. So yeah, you're right.
They're trying to be an empire.
Yeah, it's true. So there would
Of
be
fake people
an
stealing
empire.
their money.
Yeah, pretty much. No, they're straight up a pyramid scheme, bro. Like no one knows who the hell the CEO is. I've actually joined one of the meetings. So this company, what they do is
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what they do is
Covering their ass.
if you
It was
give
nice
them-
knowing you, by the way. I feel like you're gonna be on Gore.com.
Yeah, the cartel's gonna
Hey,
show.
you guys better back me up here. What I'm about to say here, right?
I don't know this guy.
You
I
guys
don't
better
know.
back me up. Come
Dude,
on.
Funky Town is banned in my iPhone.
Hell no, you
I can't listen to that.
Hell no.
He's
All right.
looking at all the doors. Like
I'm looking at all the doors, man. I'm
Bro,
freaking.
all that money never came back for a
I'm
reason.
Bro,
freaking out right now, man.
bro.
I don't know if I'm not sure.
Bro,
if I should
this
talk about
gun that
this.
I have is for my protection.
Hell no, I'm gonna be using that, man. You better give me them freaking Glocks right now, man. Jeez. Anyway, so I'm gonna do it just like Chalino Sanchez, you know, when he was giving that death note.
It's
and he did it.
Chalino Sanchez.
There you go, boom, Chalino Sanchez.
Chalino.
Anyway, so pretty much wait, what were we talking about here? Emporio Global, right?
Jesus. We're talking about Emporio Global, which was an was an MLM company that still was around.
Okay, yeah. So
and stole lots of money from family.
Exactly.
From, people that we know,
So
from other people.
what Emporio Global does is they were gathering and they were having these types of host meetings. How do you type of those type of host meetings that they would actually like give that encouragement speeches?
They were sales meetings. They were trying to encourage them to continue selling, continue convincing
Yeah,
other people.
they were pretty much be like, this is a how do you say, like una bendición? How do you say that in English?
A blessing?
A blessing. They would be saying like, this is a blessing from God, and
America.
we're the chosen ones,
America
and we should take a aprovecho of this situation. How do you say that?
That sounds like an Andrew Tate
Opportunity?
meeting.
Yeah, exactly. So let's
alpha meetings.
let's take an opportunity of the situation and get money and get rich and rule the world. They would literally say that type of stuff, right?
Well, yeah, that's what they called empire.
Yep, wrong way.
And I would literally actually call these guys out, and because I was invited to one of these Zoom meetings. I was like, all right, let's see what's the fuzz about.
Bro, and you have him at your house. Do you care about your cats?
Damn.
They're gonna skin your cats.
Yeah, they were gonna skin your cats. You're gonna end up on funkytown.com, bro.
Okay. All right. So you were one of those meetings, and what happened?
So yeah, so I went to one of these meetings, right?
He was like Alex Jones in Bohemian Grove. That's how this dude was right here.
Oh yeah, they're very convincing,
Pretty
but not
much.
as much singing.
So yeah, I went to one of these meetings and I asked the question because if anyone has a questions, I raised my hand and I told them,
Why do you look dumb?
how do you guys make your money? I asked them, how do you guys make your money? Because you guys didn't explain me. You guys just said that this is a good opportunity. This is una bendición from God.
And is that why you have all those cars?
And yeah, these guys will be pulling up on freaking Rolls Royce, freaking McLarens.
Because every one of you
Corvettes.
guys donated 50,000.
You know?
They bought it the next day.
And then they're like, we make money on behalf of the people. And then one of them stopped them and they was all like, talk to this guy and he'll tell you how it works
After this
afterwards.
meeting.
They
They never answer in front of everybody.
and they did not answer in front of anyone. And I was like, wow. I tried talking to the guy
He ghosted you. He's like,
and he
Did you think that was somebody?
yeah, dude, I did, bro. I heard a noise. I was like, damn, dude.
Oh boy, scared over here, man.
Dude, I mean, dude,
That's
you
some
never,
real cartel you're dealing with, though. This is
I
real
do. It's
talk,
because
dude.
you never know, man. Honestly, but
I wouldn't be surprised.
the thing what I'm saying is a couple of guys that I actually know personally myself, they literally invested $100,000 with these guys, and within 6 months, this is what they claim. Within 6 months, your money will double, right? So they would invest $100,000, and their money actually doubled within 6 months without them doing nothing. All passive income. They got $200,000, and they're like, "Holy cow, this is legit." So then they started telling other people, boom, that's how Ponzi scheme works, by the way. But then they started telling other people, and these people started investing, and then these people started investing, right? So then next thing you know, this guy that I actually knew, I still know he's not dead or anything. He yeah, I know, right? He invested like 200,000,
But can he walk
300,000.
though?
Yeah, I mean, he's fine, bro. He
You
has all his
sure?
money and whatnot.
And his legs, his limbs.
His
all of
wheelchair
them?
is pretty nice. I'll blink
I
it
know,
out.
right? But what I'm saying is,
And the
yeah,
tube that he drinks and eats out of looks
thi-
nice.
this dude literally made around $400,000 just by literally doing nothing and just giving the money. But I asked him, like, what are you guys investing this money on? What are you doing? Like, this money can easily be the cartel using this money, or it could be literally for anything. You guys have no
They're
idea.
like, come here, mijo. What'd you say to me?
They're like,
What'd
oh,
you say
we're
to me?"
investing
Oh.
in this specific coin. I'm not gonna say the coin for I just
For
stated
safety
purposes.
reasons.
Safety reasons. But
Allegedly.
let's say that the money, the coin is called C coin. They're like, look, we're investing it into this C coin, and this C coin right now it's worth 0.48%.
Imagine like the coins actually called like lowercase c coin.
Damn, we got the wrong one.
I know, right? So they were saying that this coin is worth 48 cents, and I'm like, okay, show me, okay, in the stock market or in the foreign exchange market where it's at. That's how you know it's legitimate. If it's not there, or it's not on Binance, or it's not on Coinbase.com,
This coin is so
it's not
legitimate
legit.
that it doesn't appear there because they don't want us to be successful.
and I told them that I'm
So I
like,
put it
show
right
me
here
where
on my Instagram
this
page.
coin is actually on any market, for I can see the actually,
So my Snapchat
for I
story.
can see it in the graph, for I can actually make any. Let me just see it, and none of them were able to answer me that question. And only, bro, because this is BS. It's not real. Like, why are you scamming people about this? I'm like, how are you gonna drive the price of that if it's not even the freaking market?
Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you tell
Stupid.
stories, you're braver after, like, when you're telling the story after it happened than when in the moment? Because in the moment, I'd be like, "Are you sure that's real?" And then afterwards, I'm like, "Yeah, I told them it ain't real."
I
You're
told
going to
him,
jail.
let me see the paperwork.
You're
Let me see
going to
that
jail,
paperwork.
buddy.
And in reality,
Well,
you're
they
like,
have-
in
well-
reality, you're like, I believe you.
Well, the thing is that a couple years later, these people, they actually started getting death threats. Believe it or not, they started getting death threats from
All the good people do.
from the apparently from the cartel from
Yeah.
Mexico.
Hey, we want to scam people
And
too,
they,
bro.
and they
Like,
told
what
them
are you
like,
doing?
yo, you guys better give us our money. If you guys don't give us our money, something's gonna happen.
And then like,
so
oh,
they
we're gonna
start-
close doors.
They literally started giving back all the capital that people started giving back to these people. They literally started giving
Not all the capital.
they've been sending all the capital back, literally all the capital back what they originally first.
Do the people that we know, did they get their money back?
They have not,
Okay, there
but
you
they are on that list though, apparently.
Yeah,
So
well, there's always
they,
lists.
they
Yeah, all the way in the bottom.
and this is how you know they actually are, because each name there would be like random name. They would say David Cortez. Here's his wallet ID.
Hey, why are you
He-
saying it like that?
He
Why are you saying it like that?
he invested his $100,000 or
And his left
$50,000,
pinky.
and this is the wallet ID this is proof that we actually sent back his money. And there's a big ass list where they send all the money back to all these people.
Maybe we need to start an Puerto Rico about 2.
We should, man.
because those people bought into it so quickly without even asking any questions. I was surprised that in the whole meeting there was not a single person that was like, "Hey, what product are you actually selling to make money?" Nobody asked the question. Nobody asked a single question. Everyone was like, "You want to
No.
miss out? Do you guys want to miss out,
I
or do
was-
you want to be rich?"
I
I'm
was
like,
telling you.
"Are
to
you
ask
guys
questions.
not listening to
I
this?"
was telling you to say freaking questions. You didn't say nothing, man.
I was trying to talk to the guy after.
No.
He has dogs and cats, bro. He has something to go home to. Okay.
I have people that
Me too,
depend on
bro.
me.
I have a bird.
If I go missing, who's
I have
gonna
4
feed that
cats.
cat?
I have 4 cats and 2 dogs.
But you're here in California.
Whoa!
Yeah, who do you think is taking care of them? My parents.
The cartel members.
He comes back. He comes back, and they're just skeletons. Like, what happened?
They're beheaded.
Oh, you had cats? Like, dude, what? Did you ever go into the room at all, or
Can you pass
what?
my phone real quick? My phone's right there. Thank you.
It's been ringing the whole time. Freaking the cartel members like been calling them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like this episode you're putting on. Hey, can we meet tomorrow? I know where you. No need. I'll go to where you live. I know where you live. Like,
I'm gonna meet you tomorrow. No cops.
I'll send my construction people over to meet you. I'm like, dude, what for? What?
I hope you like being a foundation.
I hope you like conduction.
You said you wanted to be a part of something great.
You wanted to be
My
part-
house is really great and big.
He's just like Han Solo. He's just like right there on the wall.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow, this art looks so realistic. I know, man. This guy thought he was gonna get away with this. Like, wait, what? Oh my god. That's not even how they sound, right? Because they sound all educated now.
Probably.
I'm doing the Cholo voice because that's what I
Yeah.
remember. This I've been so out of touch with the cartel.
ever since Ozark, you don't remember how they sound anymore. Ever
Yeah, I
since
don't
there's no more new seasons.
Ever since them, I just know never to make fun of people calling them rednecks when you're in that part of town because they'll cap you. And then even to send people after. It's too late now. The FBI likes to fly fish. That's all I learned. I learned a lot of things. Never go fly fishing with the DA agent because you never know, bro.
This is why if there's somebody attractive trying to get at you, all right, always don't be afraid to ask. If you're a copy,
Just remember what accounts did I join on Discord? Like what servers am I a part of? Like start asking questions. Like this person's a 9 and I'm walking around as a 3. What did I?
He needs to take a call from a cartel member.
What am I part? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Einstein, you think you're so clever, huh? Telling stories over here. I told you never to say my name.
you clearly said David.
There's only
David
one Cortez.
Cortez.
There's only one Cortez in this town, man. And you just said mess with the wrong one. There's only one. Hey, I'm not
We're
so smart.
smart ass or Mark. He's like, you don't know where we live. You just outed yourself.
Oh, do you like quicksand?
This one's not that quick.
I'm inviting you to play with it, man. Come on. It's just like Legos. You're gonna be shitting bricks. Oh my god, dude. Cartel's fun to make fun of, but they just don't have a sense of humor. That's the problem.
Y'all right there skating your life. Really, guys, can I take a
Bro,
joke?
dude. Then they funky town on.
For real, it's like these guys. They do not take jokes. Honestly, like
Stop looking at the door.
bro. I gotta look, man.
I'm so glad my back isn't to the windows. I'm
It's
so glad.
literally on the freaking windows here, so I gotta be looking, man. Now I got me spooked up right here. you
Hey,
know
what
I'm-
caliber goes through 2 people?
Well, caliber goes through people.
What do you mean? What do you mean caliber? Like, what do you mean?
Ah,
by that?
never mind. They probably don't know. Because like, don't give them ideas.
If
Never
you're
mind.
talking about Joe Biden,
No.
a 9mm
Joe
will
Mama?
rip
No.
out a lung.
A Chipotle burrito goes to Joe Biden. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know about that, bro.
No stomach. Damn.
All I know is you got to have at least a level 4 plate and above.
DEFCON 3, baby.
That's Clan 3.
DEFCON 3.
So this is our third one, right?
Yeah.
So this is 2, 4, 6. So we had 6 beers pretty much because these are pretty much
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, dude. I
So
feel-
basically, it's that 12 pack I always bring.
I feel so wasted right now.
Oh,
You have-
yes, you are.
You had 4 right now.
Did I?
Yeah, you had 2.
How do you know his first one isn't drunk all the way?
Shut up, bro. Why did you say, hey, don't touch them?
Come on,
No, don't touch it.
Come on.
All right, I'll put him on your hand.
Touch it. Let him touch it. Then give it a little shake.
Oh, dude.
Wow, I was just like, bro.
It's pretty heavy, huh?
Oh, because I'm.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Have you been
It's fine.
saving it?
Give it to me.
He's been savoring it this entire time.
Dude, I'm trying not to go to the bathroom often, right?
I actually gotta go right now, so I'll be back.
You see what I'm talking about? This guy gets up like 5 times during an episode.
Bro, you're really going to go by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, why
Oh, don't worry. He's not by himself.
I have.
David is with him.
I got God with me, bro.
No, that's not God, buddy. That's David. That's David Cortez.
That's fine, David Cortez. You'll be with me.
What if it is the name of one of the guys, dude? What if he really did just call them out, dude? Damn, you should have said Jamal. You should have said someone really unlikely. Or Kim Wong. That's a real Mexican name, by the way.
Kim Juan.
Yeah.
I have never heard of a Mexican called Kim Juan.
Well,
Named Kim Juan.
You haven't met enough Mexicans. That's what it is.
I literally haven't, even though I've been to the
been,
motherland.
what? You're a boy
I've
Scout.
been to the motherland. What is Boy Scouts? What does being a Boy Scouts have to
to
do
the
with-
motherland. What have you been to New Mexico? What do you?
Yeah.
This is where we all come from.
I've been to Nueva Mexico.
I can't say that.
Nuevo.
No, not for free. No, I can't say can't say that for free. So what would, if you'd ever have to start your own MLM, would it be based off of like for every bullet you buy, you get 10% when you sell it to someone else? Or
Nah, honestly, the best way to start
Workout?
best way to start MLM is through fitness.
what, shake weights or what?
Basic, bro, literally, like, because
But
everybody's
they're
like,
just shaped, the ends are shaped differently than the
Right?
normal shake
no,
weights.
like, honestly, like, the fastest way to start a supplement, and the fastest way to start one of those would be like you hire people that are already fit and you have them push your product and be like, yeah, I
like
literally
Bang
took
Energy.
this. Yeah, literally, bro, like, and for real, because like you play in people's insecurities. They want. Oh man, I'm burping.
How
I
many
have
of you
hiccups.
listening would buy a drink called Preference Energy?
Preference
wait. Yeah. Only Energy.
Only energy. PNR only's energy.
I feel like
Energy?
there's enough people
Ooh.
out there. You would just buy a case of Only Energy for $3. You sell it for 6 to your best friends, and you keep 10%.
No, but for real though, like
90%. We
the
keep
best
10%.
way would have to be like either through like the beauty industry or the fitness industry.
Beauty industry is beautiful.
Is it though?
Anyways, it's beautiful because people will use anything that they think is healthy. Like I told you, when I saw people putting charcoal on their face, I'm like, yo, dude, whoever designed this product, bro,
Somebody was
got a
drunk.
promotion.
Somebody was drunk. They found the barbecue pit and they're like, yes.
John, it's your day. What do we need to present to the news? They're like, oh man, I'm so baked.
they're like,
look
they're
at
like,
this charcoal.
first of all, you're canceled. But let's sell this product right here.
You're canceled. And here's your commission check, by the way.
Yeah,
1/3 of the company. Then
Literally.
enjoy your $35 million because you're fired. It's like,
Literally.
oh, man, that sucks.
You're fired, but let's sell it.
God, dude, that would be it, dude. The fashion industry, And the beauty.
Fashion, beauty, fitness.
dude.
The
We
three
need,
Fs.
we need to cover all three.
We do.
What do you guys think? For those that are still listening, for those two people, what do you think though? If you had a product that you had the opportunity to join in on the ground floor of, would you do it? What if it just cost you like $20?
Oh hell yeah, I would definitely do it, bro. That's
And you're like, even if it doesn't turn into anything, it's $20. I spend that on other dumb things.
literally.
But if it does work, I'll post that.
and
thing
those
be
dumb
like,
things are supposed to be here within 2 business days because the offer code didn't.
all right,
go
I'll be honest, man. When I was like long ago, when I was a wee boy, all right, not a wee girl.
through.
When I was a wee boy, I bought a pre-workout called Energy Mime, and it came from Vita Guerra. These nuts. So when I went to an LA Fitness Expo, Vita Guerra was in the flesh right there, and I was like, oh my god.
in the flesh.
Yeah, she was real. So she was alive. She was there.
Okay, so
She's still alive, not in the flesh. Anyways, I remember when I was a kid, I went and you couldn't take a photo with her unless you paid her $20 or you bought her pre-workout. So I was like, I'm gonna buy the pre-workout. So I bought it, and I have a friend that goes by Rumo, and he bought one too.
Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba.
I'm Andrew Tate right now, so don't talk to me.
So we both bought. I'm sorry, remembering the taste of it. It's so disgusting. We bought the pre-workout, and I realized how disgusting it was, but I pretended that it worked. I was like, dude, I feel the energy, and I was just like on gas. I was on fumes.
You were just hyping her up.
I was hyping myself up because I was like, dude, I spent $45 on. I bought 2 of them for 2 different flavors, and I realized I'm never gonna finish the other one because it doesn't work. But then I realized,
but you're so like you don't want to admit the fact that you spend your money on the dumpster. You're
Okay.
making it seem like it works.
let me just say this: do you know who Vita Guerra is?
Yes.
No idea.
She's a video vixen. Basically, the girls that would be in music videos. She was very popular.
If
That's right.
you know any music video within the 2000s, you know her.
You know Vita Guerra. She was around. She was like Doja Cat, but without the singing and dancing and the talent. She was just there because she was hot back then. So Vita Guerra
Mhm.
made a workout line because she got into yoga and fitness. And she aged, in my mind, and again, just being respectful, she aged very well. But she made this pre-workout that did not work.
Oh man.
But it was the only way you could, have a chance to take a picture. And now I'm thinking about it. When you look at the products that she launched, you needed some capital, obviously, to launch it. But once you did, it didn't take more than a couple cases for her to be,
Oh.
profitable per sale.
Well, yeah, because if you spend 5,000 in
And
5,000,
powder, and you just put them in like plastic
yeah, if you
containers.
spend 5,000 in 5,000 cans and you sell all 5,000 at $2, you literally made 10,000. So yeah, you make a profit.
I think the math is a little off, but I see what you're saying.
I'm basically saying that
You're
like,
baked. I get you.
yeah.
But there was a guy named
You say
Tyler.
baked?
No.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
There's a guy named what?
There's a guy named Tyler One, who's a streamer on Twitch. He has a pre-workout like catalog of stuff now. He has protein powders. He has like energy drinks. And he's making a great profit. I gotta use. Oh, I got to.
You gotta go. All right, guys. We
No.
are going to take a break. Just kidding.
it's
We are
fine.
not going to
All
take a break. Einstein. Hold on.
Oh, not again, Jesus.
There you go.
Let's talk about pre-workouts and which one.
All right, Einstein. We're going to talk about pre-workouts. So, I just literally gave it to you right now. Give that one. No, yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that one. So the fact that you don't have your Mustang with you, it kills you deep down inside.
It does. It really does.
So okay, like honest question, like have you been thinking about doing any other mods to it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like I told you, I'm going boosted, so I mean, I should be pushing around.
So when you mean booster, are you talking about turbo boosted or NOS?
So it's gonna be centrifugal setup.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a combination of a supercharger and a turbocharger because it's going to be
So you get best of both worlds.
It's gonna be pulley driven like a supercharger, but it needs to it still needs to spool up like a turbo. So it's pretty much a turbo with a belt driven system.
So now my question would be, why not just go traditional turbo through the exhaust?
Well, the reason being is because that specific setup, the one I wanted to get, I'm looking at like around 22 grand.
Right.
And they don't sell you kits. You would have to leave the car to them for them to install it. And I don't trust people.
Okay.
So I decided just to get the kit, something similar to that I'll be making similar horsepower in range, right? So
how much PSI does a centrifugal get you over an exhaust?
Oh, on the low you can go like around 8 psi. High you're looking at 28 psi, right?
That's not bad at all.
And on 12 you're looking at like around 750 wheel horsepower. And 28 you're looking at well over 12 maybe 1400 horsepower depending on if you're a built bottom end, if you have a specific octane booster that you're using like 100 octane or using some sort of specific E85 setup,
Would you try? Have you ever thought about putting like a meth injection in your setup or no?
No, meth injection is really outdated. I'm actually shocked that you said that because meth injection is really outdated.
Because I hear a lot of people still using the meth injections. So that's why I'm like,
I mean, they do because what it does is it pretty much cools down your system, right? So I mean, if E85 does the exact same cooling, if not even better, and you don't have to have a freaking case in the back of your trunk,
right?
Just for the freaking methanol.
Because I've seen a lot of people
just one
still
gallon
on
is like
new,
$10.
Right, I've seen people still on new builds do the whole meth injection thing. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's really outdated. Everyone just goes with E85, get a triple fuel system with a return style system, and call it a day. That's it.
So you still have the stock tank?
I still have a tank. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just upgrade your fuel system. Get a triple style return system, and that'll be eligible to run E85. And then run it, and then you'll be good.
All right. So how much is the centrifugal that you're looking for?
Well, what I'm getting right now, all motor, I'm pushing like around 650 wheel. All motor, it's built engine. It's a 5L 302 cubic inches. Those who are interested in. But yeah, with the booster setup, I should be around 850 wheel.
So would you think about installing a NOS system or no?
Not NOS. I don't like messing with NOS.
Why not?
NOS is cheap power.
Well, it is, but it's still it's power.
It's power, but it's cheap power.
But it's still power.
You'll get called out with it. That's why.
But it's still power, bro.
It's still power, but you're gonna get called out on it though.
But does it matter though? Like it just matters the fact that you get to point A to point B faster than the other person.
It does, but you can literally blow up your engine with it. That's the reason why many don't mess with it. If you're going boosted, just stick with boosted. Don't go boosted and NOS.
All right.
Those who go with boosted and NOS, those are people that have like a straight up built block, built forged pistons, built rods, everything. Built trans, built everything. They got a freaking dog box transmission, right? That their engines are, eligible to handle up to 4,000 horsepower. And
so now, when you say that your triple system for your fuel, like, is that did you switch out the pump?
Everything everything.
Right.
Literally everything. It's 4 innovations. It comes with the full entire system. It comes with the filter, the fuel lines, pretty much everything, the full lines, everything. And the fuel pumps.
The injectors too as well.
It's a quad fuel pump, so each pump is gonna have 2 dual pumps on it, so it equals to 4, which is quad. So you'll easily be able to run 85. It's enough to push 85 on low PSI, but now you need to make the calculations if your engine is actually eligible to even push that out. But going back here now, Mr. Z is back. All right, Mr. Z.
Don't give him any attention.
Have you guys ever ripped your pants when you're on there?
Where?
Never mind. Hey, so what did I miss? What are you guys talking
We're
about?
talking about cars right now.
Yeah, it's something that you're not interested in.
Yeah, none of the stuff
And your
you're interested in.
Mustang.
Yeah, none of your EV crap.
You know what is?
None of your like, oh, I put in a new Duracell battery in here.
First of all, Duracell batteries are not a good brand. Second of all,
Duracell's pretty good. What are you talking
Duracell is really good. What are you talking about?
oh, you guys bought into the bunny hype. Oh, no, I said it right.
Bro, I can tell you from experience that when my girlfriend puts a triple A,
okay, all right. You're right.
I'm in a double A Duracell.
Although you would probably do rechargeable batteries, you're probably better off.
No, actually,
Think about
No,
the
we had, like-
environment. You monster.
I don't give a shit about the environment.
Oh,
Wait, damn it, I'm canceled. Bye. Just imagine.
cartel.
Imagine
loves
you just
environment.
like. Imagine if you get canceled and you're like Thanos. You just like turn into dust. That'd
That
be cool.
would be crazy.
That'd be cool. Just getting canceled like that. Anyways, come on.
Where would you go if you just turned to dust?
Into the environment, bro.
You become a man of the environment.
Yeah.
Is that what happens? Boy, you or something else? What? Black
There-
screen?
Black screen.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
There you go.
What, you trying to show off your cool wallpaper? What?
Yeah, I'm trying
What
to
a
show my
monster,
cool
dude.
wallpaper. Monster rapper.
Wow.
Gator.
This is an episode full of events. MLM, we
For
didn't get to it.
real.
Here's some questions you
We
should ask.
literally did.
Wait. We should ask. Here's some Here's some
I
questions.
got you, man. I got you.
here's some questions you should
I
think
got
of
you.
if you want to think about your company,
I got you.
or if you ever consider whether or not your company is an MLM.
You just threw a nut at him.
I did. I nutted
Number
on it.
one, did you have to pay money to be a part of your organization? Maybe it's an MLM.
Number two,
Two.
do you have to show on a doll where they interviewed you at?
Hmm?
No, that's in Hollywood. That's different.
Oh, okay.
You mean that's Bollywood? I'm sorry.
It's so good. It's funny because it's
That's so bad,
damn, bro. You wasted a corn nut. I hope you know that. Like,
You can still eat it.
no,
I gave it to you, bro.
Can't, dude.
Eat his nut.
Dude, that corn nut has fallen
It-
away from where I could possibly.
It's right
bro.
there next to the cords.
Come on,
You have
bro.
no proof.
Eat my
Anyways,
nut.
I will upload the picture on Instagram.
Eat
Okay.
my nut. Eat
Does-
my nut, man.
if your company asked for you to pay in order to work for them, probably an MLM. Two, if all their earnings are not publicly available, possibly an MLM. Three, if you go to their webpage and it looks like it was designed on WordPress from the last like 3 minutes, it's probably an MLM. If you look at their follower accounts on all their social medias and it shows 10 or 11, it was started last month.
It's most likely it's an MLM.
Maybe it's an MLM, or maybe you're purchasing some NFTs, which is also another form of MLM.
Yeah, exactly.
So, to stop MLMs from becoming so prevalent,
Did you notice how if NFTs was just like the biggest thing ever that you don't hear about it anymore? And it's all because somebody just made different versions of a freaking
they made too
monkey.
many. Yeah.
Yeah, like you
No.
just don't hear
Well,
about them anymore.
that's the most legitimate of all the NFTs. You're talking about the Bored Ape thing.
Yeah, Bored Ape Group.
They're still around. They're the most like legitimate, solid.
Yeah,
ones out
but
of
they're
all.
still not worth shit.
Well, I can't fight that. That's kind of true.
Their
Their price went down. A lot of people bought like some for like hundreds of millions, and now they're looking at their investment going, "My wife is right."
My wife is right.
My
My right sleeping with that other person.
And that trainer with that
I
that was selling his own protein shakes in the.
I
at the
deserve
gym.
being cheated on today. Like just looking at the fact that you spent millions of dollars on a freaking monkey and it's worth like $2.
Ping chilling.
A man who can't make money is the same thing as a broken hand.
Nah, I don't know about that.
He ain't good for nothing. It ain't good for nothing.
I think he's.
If you put a hole in that hand, then it's
Whoa, you're right. Actually, you're pretty right.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, 4 Modelo's in, you become a very creative guy. Look at you, dude. I didn't know that about you,
bro. You can make money. Like there's easy ways to make money.
Taco style.
Give me $50.
Why do you change your voice now?
The Beavis and Butthead voice, dude.
It's your hand broken, not your vocal cord.
Maybe because he's using other items. Who knows, dude? You gotta get creative, dude. I like the strolls down memory lane sometimes because it makes you realize how much things have changed and how much things have gotten better, and then also realize things are kind of shitty sometimes. But I mean, we don't have ringback tones, so that's good. Now we just have the cartel running loose. Which one's worse? What would you rather have? Pay $6 for a song, or worry about your visit to Mexico being your last visit anywhere? I'll take not having to worry about the ringback tones.
Could be both.
Well, I mean, unless they call you up and they have a ringback tone, you're like, hey, I remember that. And just like, what'd you say? So, well, why do you pronounce things that way? Like, this is a chilada.
Oh,
Modelo.
weren't you gonna call him out? Weren't you gonna call him out?
Cerveza.
No, not on that. Not on that.
Cerveza. Look, Cerveza Modelo Chilada is special.
Damn.
Special. Special.
Bro,
E
weren't
special.
you gonna call him out?
EA Sports.
Cerveza Modelo Mexico.
Mexico.
Okay, guys, this guy literally be talking Spanish the entire time, and magically, when we get on the podcast, he literally starts to pronounce.
First
stuff
of all,
really bad,
I thank you.
Almost
I really
as-
hope I can learn.
almost as if he's American.
Bum,
Well,
Clearly
according to my birth
not.
certificate, according to
Just because you're born in the United States, is it does not make you a U.S. citizen. I'm kidding.
actually, that's exactly how you.
I think that's kind of different.
That's the definition of an American
I'm
citizen.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys.
Just because you were born here doesn't mean you are.
Just because it says you're American,
Just because it says you're American, you're not American.
and you're fully recognized by America.
Like, you know what I meant. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I meant. You know, Jesse.
I know some people that were born in Mexico that speak perfect English and no Spanish.
This guy speaks fluently Española, and he be saying chamoya, vicoya,
I never say chamoy.
chelada.
Do you
Chamoy.
speak Spanglish? Or
He
you
would
speak
say
proper Spanish?
enchilada instead of chelada.
I
He would
don't
say
know.
modelo instead of
Oh.
modala.
So usually, because like when I talk to people, like I mimic their Spanish.
Like
So
the-
if they talk Spanglish, I talk Spanish. If they talk proper, I talk proper.
So-
if they talk fast, I try to keep up.
speak proper Spanish.
So if I start saying, oye, coño, esta cosa está muy buena, que usted qué opina?
That's hella sounds Cuban.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not Cuban. That's Puerto Rican.
Well, would you be
How
able to,
dare you?
would
I'm
you be able to
offended
keep
for
up?
them.
Is what I'm saying. Would you mimic that back?
No, I wouldn't try to mimic that. I'm not gonna try to mimic your
Your
style.
accent, your
I'm
accent.
trying to mimic like
accent.
your style of speaking.
Okay.
So like
It
in
is
other
your
words,
style.
like,
Wait,
no,
what?
like the words you use, like if you use
Coño?
if you use parqueya instead of estacionar, you know, like I copy you and say parqueya. If you say laquear instead of enllevar, you know.
Is it estacionar or is it estacionar?
This
Yes.
guy.
I don't know which one it is because I hear people say both. I don't know which one's the right one.
I don't know, man. You're Mexican. You should be able to say it.
I'm not Mexican. First,
Say
yeah,
libreta,
okay.
say parqueya.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
American. First of all.
No, you're not.
Second of
You're
all,
born in the United States, but does that
that's
mean
American.
you're born in the United States? You are a U.S. citizen.
I remember when
but that does
okay.
not make you a full-on 100% American.
When I was young,
Your
I remember there was a
ancestry-
girl who was
Your mom and dad are from. Your
Hold on,
mom is
hold on.
Mexican. Your dad is Spaniard. You are not full-on.
there was a girl from
100%
Salvador,
American.
right? You know what she used to say?
What?
I am half Salvadorian, half American,
Wow, look at the time.
and
it is.
half Los Angeles.
Look at the time it is, guys.
Half
I'm like,
Los
first of all,
Angeles?
that's 3 halves. That doesn't work that bad.
827.
Hold on. Not
great.
according to this. We need 20 more. Listen, when someone says, when she used to say, I'm half Salvadorian,
I think this guy's embarrassed being Mexican, bro.
half Salvadorian, half
I can see it.
Yeah, I think he's.
Half-
I think he's embarrassed of
Do
being
you-
Mexican.
You're not even listening to the example.
Listen to his 3 halves example, okay?
She says that. She was proud of it. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. That's
That's
not
the
how it
same
works.
people that say I did a 360 to turn my life.
She's-
So you're
her-
back in the same point where you started.
Her ethnicity is Salvadorian, but her nationality is American.
Mhm.
She didn't understand the difference between it. Just like you're having a difficult time understanding. My ethnicity is half Mexican, half Spanish.
Exactly.
My nationality is
And
I'm
you-
American.
And you dead ass speak it.
His nationality,
Oh, you would.
his nationality is him cosplaying as a ghost with a bed sheet.
This
Okay.
this dude is literally pretending to be one. But
What are you talking about? I don't. Okay, go ahead. Clear.
What do you
clear-
mean
Mention it.
pretending?
Mention it. I don't
Do
want-
you want me to play a video of you talking in Spanish right here on the freaking
Yes.
microphone for everyone to hear it? Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Okay, never mind.
Go.
Never mind.
Como,
I'll expose this guy. That's why, never mind.
como se dice what?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I know you guys say something like that.
See, your own wife is texting me telling me to shut up. Yeah, exactly. So let's just move on. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
no, I get what you mean though, because like, yeah, I'm American, but I have a shit ton of bloods in me that like It's all about the bloods.
Bro, I'm Mongolian too. I have Mongolian beef.
I think everybody has Mongolian in them.
Thanks to our Lord and Savior.
I'm half illegal. I'm half illegal from
But your
my mom's side.
nationality is really like the one you were born into, and then you can have additional nationalities, right? Because you can become a citizen somewhere else in the world.
Yeah.
But your main one is the one you were born in.
Yeah.
You
So
were
I'm
born
American.
here.
Yeah.
You were also born here.
And I'm saying
So your first loyalty, your first nationality
Yes,
is
I was. Yes, I was.
So I'm half illegal.
This is
I'm
your land.
I'm half illegal. Then I am native, Spaniard, and Irish.
Yeah.
Man, yesterday was a very conflicting day, huh? Like,
Yeah, I had to celebrate.
half of you was
I had
happy.
to celebrate the genocide of my people, and it was really good.
Jesus Christ, look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is literally 7
This
days.
morning.
Oh Lord, put them on the table, man. Put them on the table. Get a photo of this.
I thought they were supposed to be for later, no?
Yeah. I left those in the car for us.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
What do you think?
what I think of what?
Is it because I know some people like, okay, Void, our third co-host that isn't here today.
I can't defend himself. That's why I'm talking shit.
Yeah, he's pronounced his name the way it was in his mother tongue, in the language that his family understands.
Russian mother tongue.
Absolutely. So when he spoke English, I told him, hey, there's also a way to pronounce it in English.
How about you just say Jesus and Jesus right now because we can't expose his real
Because
name.
Jesus is how you would say Jesus. Right?
Jesus.
Jesus is Jesus in English. But nobody likes saying that because it's so uncomfortable. So they rather just say the Spanish version of it.
Jesus.
Right?
Did you hear not too long ago there was a court where this pissing me off that there was a this mother named their son Messiah, and there's this court that forced the mother to change the child's name from Messiah to something else because, and I quote, there is only one Messiah in the universe.
Oh, that's not true.
No, I'm being for real. There literally was a court case about
That's not real.
No,
Is it real?
I guarantee you. Yep.
How could they decide what
They did it, but then obviously they had to.
Unless your name is like fuck the government or something.
She,
Like that makes sense why they would like, hey,
no, she did it, but it was overruled. They went to the Supreme Court of that state right there, but it was turned down. They're like, no, you can't tell somebody they can't name their son, their child this or that.
oh, you gotta start with that, dude. You made it sound like it was definite. Like
No, because she did it, so it was done, but then it was overruled. It was
she went to a
struck
higher
down.
court.
Yeah, because you can't do that. You can't. Anyway,
What state was that?
let me look for it.
Allegedly.
Go ahead, talk about yourself.
So I want to learn how to speak Spanish, and I want to learn how to speak other languages too one day. So then one day I can visit other parts of the world.
For real, man. That'd be great. That'd be very fascinating. Procrastinating. Yeah.
What languages would you want to speak other than English?
I wish I could be fluent.
I spell
in-
Messiah.
Wow.
MESSIAH.
MESSI.
Yeah, it's with an E. It's not with the A.
A.
Because some people say Messiah, but it's Messiah.
It's Messiah.
like
like-
messenger.
Brother Matthias, he would say Matthias, not.
Tennessee judge who voted Messiah as baby's name
Oh, there
fired.
you go. It's Tennessee.
Let's see, an East Tennessee ministry, whatever, has been replaced after ordering a baby's name changed from Messiah to Martin because she believes Messiah is a title held only by Jesus Christ. Boom. Lou Ann Blavu was a child support something, serving the pleasure of Chief Judge of
Wait, what's the name of this
Tennessee.
judge? What's the name again?
Lou Ann Balleu.
Blueland BLLUE.
Baloo, an attorney, still faces a March
You're a
3rd
judge
hearing
with the name
on
Baloo.
accusations that her order to change Messiah's name violated Tennessee's code of judicial conduct.
Well, I'm sure she's gonna have fun working at Trader Joe's or Family Dollar from now
And
on.
you're over here telling me that's not a real court case, bro. It is real because it
I
pissed
didn't
me,
say-
it pissed
I
me the
didn't say
hell
it
off.
wasn't.
It pissed me the hell off because freaking
I
Big
said,
Brother
is
is
that real?
telling you what you
I
can't.
asked if that was
Sir.
real. I didn't say it
You
was.
said, and you said it couldn't be real.
Oh yeah, I did say that. You're right.
Circumference.
Yeah, so that's Big Brother telling you what you can and cannot name your.
You definitely don't try to name him Messiah better than Messiah. Don't do that.
The
Better than
Messiah.
Messiah. I can't believe it's not Messiah.
My Messiah will
El
guess.
Messias.
Big Butter Jesus.
Don't name him first name
Can't believe it's
Christian.
not.
First name
Number one.
Christian, last name Messiah,
Mi nombre es Juan.
number one Messiah. Well, man, your Spanish is pretty good, dude.
Sí, cuando yo hablo español, yo me salgo como el Juan, pero
So you're talking shit on Wood?
Sí, amigo.
His name has an English direct
Nosotros somos de
pronunciation.
México y nosotros venimos a trabajar muy buen trabajo aquí.
Dude, man, that's pretty good, dude. It's almost like you're native or something.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like that, dude.
Thank you. Gator.
You ever heard English post-punk music? Because it sounds like that, but but just a little bit more beats in the background.
Is that what you were playing earlier?
That's post-punk, dude.
Ese es post-punk.
For those out there, post-punk,
Post-punky.
it's a taste of music.
¿Qué es eso?
It's not even a taste.
Pero ustedes de qué son?
It doesn't taste like
It's a
anything.
genre.
It's
I'll
that
be
taste.
I'll be the Spanish translator for those that are Spanish speaking. I'll be the English translator. Go ahead.
How would you say that bottle right there?
¿Qué botella estás hablando?
It says Estrella Jalisco,
Se dice Estrella Jalisco.
but there's no.
so if we
H.
say something in Spanish,
There's
you gotta
no
translate
H,
it in
though.
English.
No, like stuff that you want me to translate.
Yeah, but you say that you're translating.
It says
So
J-
if we're talking English, you translate it in Spanish. But if we say a Spanish
J-
word, you translate it in Spanish. You translate it in English.
I'll translate right back to English.
Jalisco.
I'm just kidding. Don't be stupid.
It has clamato.
Clamato. Se dice clamato, amigo, ¿eh?
Oh,
Si no te vamos a poner el
Se
nopal en la
dice
cara.
clamato, pinche güero.
Pinche güero.
tropical
Pinchilín.
chamoy.
Pinchilín, ¿eh?
Michelada.
Michelada!
Oh,
Wow!
Michelada.
Clearly, this is just chelada. Se
Is
dice,
that-
se dice chelada, ¿eh? No michelada.
Why did they choose chilita as like the way of saying it? Doesn't make sense.
The only reason they're saying that is
Yeah.
because it's a short term for people like you that don't know how to pronounce it. So yeah, they say chelada instead of michelada. Because
So my chilada.
yeah, see, you're saying enchilada, bro. This ain't no freaking enchilada. You ain't eating a
It
frickin-
says chilada.
you're not eating an enchilada, bro.
Michael Che.
sir,
Chilada.
don't cut me off, sir. This is not a enchilada. This is chelada. Read it. I'm gonna read it.
There's no
Che-
apostrophe over the e. It just says chilada.
Che, okay.
Lada.
La, la.
Lada, technically chi lada, but I'm gonna say lada because you said
This
lada.
guy. Che,
Lada.
la, da.
Where's the apostrophes? There's no apostrophes. It's just che lada.
It's because in Spanish you don't. You just you know where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. It
we,
says
we were not able to afford that type of stuff like you guys have over here. So we,
I know how to read a few of the things. It says
nah.
it says
you would be able to say it
con, like com,
like DEFCON 4. Okay.
con, Los, like Los Angeles, Los Sabers, refrescante,
So it's saying con los sabores refrescantes.
de
De
tomate,
tomato,
sal, and
Sal.
limon.
sal y limón. So it's saying with very refreshing. How do you say sabores in English? Man? I don't even know how to say that. Sabores.
You're the expert, dude. I'm just following. I don't
That's
know.
true. I am the expert. So sabores, the way you say that in English is
Sabers.
no, it's not.
It's sabers.
Flavors.
Oh, flavors.
So
I
you
thought it said
say
savors.
with flavors in very refreshing flavors of tomato and salt and lime. But yeah, that's what he's trying to pronounce there. Anyways,
Interesting, dude. I wonder when. Did you take lessons to speak Spanish? How did you learn to speak
no,
Spanish?
because both of my parents, since they're Mexicans, they actually taught me like they should have, you know. So yeah,
What do you mean they should have?
Yeah.
I know a lot of Hispanic people don't speak Spanish at all.
unfortunately, yeah, because they're too
My
lazy.
mom
to-
gets mad if she
the
doesn't hear
parents,
me talking to
the
my
parents
kids
were
in
too
Spanish.
lazy to teach their kids. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Jeez. Why is that bad? That's not bad.
Of course, that's a bad thing.
Why?
Imagine you're English, right?
Uh-huh.
You straight up, you're from America, and you go to Mexico, and you don't even bother teaching your kid American because you're in Mexico. How would you feel
Well,
about that?
there is no American language.
You would be surprised.
Boom.
The
No, I
people that
mean-
make hella money in Mexico are people that actually speak English.
But there you go.
you
English
get-
is a language, but
That's what I'm
not
saying.
American.
English. That's why I said if you're
And
born.
have you been to the South? I think American is an
That's
is a
redneck.
language.
That's
I,
different.
I
That's
said
redneck.
I said if you're born.
If you just start talking and you just hear like a banjo in the background,
Well, I
think you're
told
American.
this dude if you're born in America, not if American language. No, I said if you're born in America, that's in English. You know what that is.
Uh-huh.
It's common sense. Uh-huh.
Well, English is a language, not
Uh-huh.
common sense.
Uh-huh.
People don't have common sense.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some people do. Not
Uh-huh.
everybody does.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Warning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
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 So
Uh-huh.
you're
This podcast
saying,
isn't going great.
you're saying if an American family moves to, let's say, Australia.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not a good example. They speak English there too.
Uh-huh.
What if they move to like?
we should have asked our
Germany.
Australian guest, like, how does it feel being born, or how does it feel being in a nation where it was
How
founded
do
by
you-
prisoners?
How do you feel being our backup? Huh? Look at
Uh-huh.
the backup to our country. Except you have
Gator
kangaroos everywhere.
Gator. For reals.
I would like to learn Spanish properly someday.
This guy does know how to. I don't know why he's being. Wow.
I know some proper Spanish. I can't. There's just words that
I admire
confuse the
people
shit out
that
of me.
speak another language because it's very difficult to do that.
I would
You know
love
how to
speak
speak
another
Spanish.
language. I would love to speak another language. Like I think the one where I would like to learn is Mandarin.
Mandarin is. Oh, you want to be like John Cena? Huh? You want to be able to?
John.
No, Mandarin is like
Pinchling.
what is Mandarin is like the these the
Yeah,
third or fourth.
It's the language, the most basic form of like Chinese, I guess. Mandarin.
yeah, but it's like
Simplified
it's
Mandarin.
like the fourth largest language or something like most spoken language, right?
So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the second or third.
Yeah, something like that. That's why. Like, why not learn a most common spoke language? Like English is obviously like number one, you know, because when you go to board meetings, like they all talk English or whatever like that, you know. So I think it's
Yeah.
English, and then I don't know, illegal would be like somewhere like a number 3 or 4 or something like that, you know. And then like
Illegal.
yeah, so I would like to learn a nationally spoken language.
I feel like if I can understand full on Korean and Japanese, that would be great because there's very, very, very good
Korean
job
restaurant.
opportunity that you can get within the U.S. that pays.
But if I want my girlfriend to like love me more, I think I would learn how to speak like French or have a French
Italiano.
accent or
Mhm.
something like
She
that. I
doesn't
don't know,
understand
something
you,
like
but you're cussing her out.
Literally.
you're all being patient and loving with
I'd
her.
be like la baguette. And she's like, oh yeah.
And I'm going to get this Italian bread. Mamma mia!
It's just
A
you,
baby boop.
you just learn how to do it.
yeah.
Oh, baby, the water park.
A baby boop.
They're gonna be like pinche fita. What does that mean? I
What if you
know.
don't learn how to speak
Flatbread.
Italian, but you just learn how to make everything sound like you speak
You just do
Italian?
this.
You just do that, yeah, exactly. You do a little pinching on
There's no toilet paper in the bathroom. How would you say it?
There's no toilet paper, mamma mia. It's like,
I wipe my ass with my own hand. I have to wash.
There's no toilet paper. There's no olive oil. Mamma mia.
Boy, our accents are so bad.
That's completely fine. We
No.
never say we're voice
Hey, man,
actors.
they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. Come on.
Your voice is pretty good, but that's different though. You're a voice actor, but without being a voice actor.
They ain't that bad, man.
That would be the career. One day when you look back in life,
Very
the two
bad,
mistakes you're gonna make is one, you didn't sue Chase for cutting you up when you were a
Porca
kid.
vaca.
You didn't sue them, and two, you didn't become a voice actor.
For real,
Those are the two things you messed up in life.
I did not sue
So
Chase.
far.
JP Morgan, man. I didn't sue you, pretty much. I didn't sue you.
I mean, I
We
would have.
should have.
I would have shut you down if it was.
I would.
Who was it? An immigrant kid. Well, I know how to deal with it. JP Morgan knew how to deal with it.
See, that's literally all you had to do right there, and then you're automatically Italian. Hold on, you'll see it right now.
Oh,
This automatically makes you Italian right here. Ready? What? Right here. Look right there. That makes you Italian. That's all you had to do right there.
Boom.
And that's Beretta, by the way. So
Boom,
it's
yeah.
Italian. So yeah.
It's boom
you
by
can't
now.
even have bread.
What?
All right, guys. I think that's.
I think this is it.
I think this is all
Yeah.
close. You know what though? Learn
So
how to
you
speak.
ending the episode now?
Learn how
For
to
real,
speak.
for once.
I will say learn how to speak Spanish. It's very useful. I will be in that boat with you, learning Spanish. Hopefully, I can
English
blend in.
Barreras, homie. That's what you gotta buy.
Well, that is it
Yeah.
for today,
They
guys.
say I don't have
Thank
a.
you
wait,
so
wait,
much.
Wait, wait, wait.
Wait.
When someone doesn't speak another language, especially Spanish, they say you don't have a new pal. So you have a new pal in your forehead or something. I don't know what that means, but they like to say that a lot whenever I tell them I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, because you look Mexican is what they're telling you, and you don't speak Spanish. But anyways, that is it
I'll
for
take that
today,
as a
guys.
compliment.
Thank you so much for
Invest in
Hearing
our
us-
Bitcoin. We're gonna make lots of money together. We're gonna be the
Exactly.
greatest company to ever exist.
We're going to be
We're the best.
next Emporio Global.
50 things that we're the best at. This is one of them.
Are you sad that I
Exactly.
control the outro music and I'm not playing it?
I'm sorry.
Just like that, guys.
Just like that.
Thank you for listening to the episode of Purposes and References.
Let's get it
Einstein,
going.
the demonic here.
All right.
Catch us on
GGs.
Apple, Spotify, anywhere you guys listen to the episode.
Every
Wisdom
Friday.
app. Every Friday.
Every
Like, shut
Friday.
up.
I'm doing the outro, not you.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Shut up.
Here. What time? I don't even know. We don't even got a time.
We don't have a time, but just
We
Friday.
don't.
If
Every
you're on the Wisdom app, you're gonna get the notification.
Hey, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram.
You guys
follow
don't
us-
even have a Twitter. What are you talking about?
We do have a
We do.
Twitter.
Oh, you got one now?
The link's on the description that we never put.
It's always in the description. You guys can find it.
Exactly.
Find
Thanks
us on
guys for
Spotify.
listening.
Bye-bye.